right, welcome to the show. Welcome to Invite Sent. I'm so glad you're here this wonderful Wednesday morning. It is 10 a.m. Central and other time zones that I'm not going to try and remember what they are without looking at something. But thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. We've got an amazing show. We've got a fun game that I haven't played in some long time. League of Legends. League of Legends. I don't know if maybe we'll play some TFT. I don't know. I don't actually have TFT installed, so we'll play some ARAM and we'll play some regular Summoners Rift, I believe is what it's called. Wow, I haven't played in that long, but I used to play this game a lot. And I've got a very special guest who also plays this game, and he's been grinding. And we are going to play a little bit of League of Legends together. And I'll just bring him in right now. Zach, how are you, sir? Welcome to the show.
Doing pretty well.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being here. I'm going to go ahead and put us in the match so we can just get rolling. We're going to jump into some questions and we're going to have some fun. I've played, I don't know how many episodes. I've done 15 episodes of this format. I can't remember if there's a game that I really truly love that I want to play, but I was excited about playing this game because I stink it. I think every other game I've tried on this format, the show, I've just been terrible. And I'm not good at this either, but this one I enjoy. It's one of those old ones with good ones for me, and I played it a long time playing Syndra, like my first go around. I don't know, 2016 or 15 or something, and not knowing what people were saying when they put mid and top and ADC and sup in the chat beforehand. All I did was try to do that or get Garen as quickly as I can and say top. Oh, you auto locked. Oh, you auto locked. That's all I remember. So yeah, how long are you playing League?
I've been playing League since, I want to say 2013. So it's been like 8 years on and off for me. League of Legends was one of the original games that kind of really got me into the esports scene. Like I'd always been a gamer, but I think League of Legends is when I really started getting interested in kind of the professional esports scene and kind of the broader opportunities that existed beyond that.
Yeah. And you said you've been grinding this week?
I've been grinding some ARAMs because I didn't want to embarrass myself on the on the show. Make sure I still had a little something to show for it.
Well, I am going to push my runes here with face check and see how that works. I don't really use the snowball. I don't think I'm cool enough to use the snowball. I don't know what it is.
I think it's like the Lee Sin Q syndrome for me. I just, as soon as I hit a snowball, I feel like I have to follow it.
Yeah, right.
So it's a little bit of a double-edged sword. You can really get up in there and make some plays happen, and you can really just kind of throw your life away on ARAM with it. So hopefully we'll have some fun, aggressive plays, and maybe not too many silly deaths.
I mean, I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm not guaranteeing anything at all. Let's see. What's fun about this producing League of Legends on a camera and operating system here is it's two different audio sources. So this is gonna be fun for me to make sure this works right. Boom, there we go. And you get your what's the dashboard, or what's the starter thing? What's this thing called? The client. There we go.
Yeah, the client.
Or whatever it is. Yeah, they have different sources in the OBS. I don't know how familiar you are with streaming, but it's quite enjoyable practice. Yeah.
So I was the original sort of broadcaster for our game of the weeks with Vanta. So I was the one who was like running the initial streams, and as someone who's not an experienced streamer, it is a lot to juggle when you're trying to make sure all of the input sources are right and you've got the audio correct. And I don't envy you the juggling you have to do to make the show happen.
Well, it's gonna be fun, and we've got it. I'm excited because we're just here to have fun. We're here to be silly, but I am gonna make sure Everything is set up. Okay, and so who did you get?
I got Karma. So
Karma.
she's
Nice. I don't know how much I've actually played Karma.
she's an interesting champ.
Yeah.
She's kind of a flexible one. She
Mhm.
can be, like, played mostly in the support role nowadays, but
Yeah.
she used to be kind of a top laner that you could play from time to
Mhm.
time.
Mhm.
You went tank, and then occasionally in the mid lane too. She can pump out a little bit of damage.
Okay, so I got Echo, and we're gonna do this. So while we're setting up, tell me about your history and your experience when it comes to video games. How'd you grow up?
So, um, I was fortunate in that my dad was always a gamer, so he's the one who
Mhm.
really kind of got me into gaming in the first place. So I grew up. We had, from birth pretty much a Super Nintendo in the house. So I
Oh
remember,
yeah.
I think my first game that I really got into in a big way was Super Mario, but I was
Mm.
also a big fan of NHL '94. So I don't know if you ever played NHL '94.
I didn't get into hockey. We had like a semi-pro hockey team in Oklahoma City when I was growing up. That's about the most hockey I did because it was just a fun thing to do because we didn't have an NBA team or NFL team. So that's where I'm at with that.
Nice.
But I hear a lot of good things about NHL stuff. So was there like a Wayne Gretzky type build up your character type thing?
There was Wayne Gretzky. There was Mario Lemieux, Yarmer Yager. A lot of like really talented players back then, but I think the graphics were just so bad. It was one of those games where if you hit somebody, they would kind of like instantaneously, fall onto the ice into sort of a spread eagle,
Uh-huh.
and it was just always a spread eagle. There was no changing what the graphics looked like or anything like that. So it was always pretty humorous to watch.
Ooh, go, go, go. I don't know who that dude is. I'm trying to familiarize myself with these controls. I have totally forgotten everything.
ARAM is always a little chaotic as well, so
we're doing pretty good, it looks like.
There's a lot going on. But yeah, so after the N64 days, we got an Xbox at one point, and I remember very clearly my dad being like, "This is my Xbox, and you're allowed to play it from time to time." And he was always big into the Elder Scrolls games. So if you know,
sure.
Oblivion.
Yeah,
growing up, my sister and I would watch him play, and we would kind of each be responsible for something. So like I would watch his health bar, and she would watch, mana or something like that, and be like, "Oh, hey, you got to drink a potion or something. You're gonna die."
That's cool.
So it became almost like a little family event to watch him and kind of learn the story and just kind of track everything that's happening.
Celine says hello. Hello, Celine. I got an email from you yesterday. Did I say that right, Celine?
Yeah. Celine is our super talented community manager.
Signed up my kid. Ooh, I got that kill. Let's go. Well, no, I didn't get the kill. I signed up my oldest, my 12-year-old, for your program, just so I could learn, because I'm here to learn. I know you and I had a conversation probably, I don't know, I should look at my emails. It was at least a year or two ago when I first met you.
Yeah, and it was last summer, maybe?
Oh, was it? Yeah, okay. And got to learn all about what you do. So before we jump into what Vanta Leagues is, you talked about NHL being your kind of go-to game. Is that right? When you were growing up?
Yeah. When I was growing up, it was definitely one of the ones that brought me a lot of joy.
Okay. And what's a go-to game for you now, as someone a little older?
Now I'm enjoying Valorant a lot, which is another Riot Games title.
Okay. Right.
sort of a first-person shooter mixed with a MOBA, which is kind of like a multiplayer online battle arena.
Yep,
so
yep. Vanta's great. Or Valorant, yep. I said
Yeah.
Vanta. Vanta's great too.
And then we've actually been playing a little bit of Civilization 6 recently.
Okay.
And that's always been a style of game that I've enjoyed. I liked a lot of the Rome Total War games growing up. Some of the like real-time strategy and tactics games were always pretty interesting to me.
Now, Valorant, right, is what you're playing? And
Yeah.
I actually got to play Valorant for my second or third time in an Intel tournament, getting destroyed. Oh, I forgot how to use the alt. I used the alt incorrectly. I'm just stupid. So yeah, I played Valorant for like the second time in a tournament on an Intel tournament, and I lost the game. I lost the entire tournament for everybody. Plus, and the joke is that every time I died on comms, I would talk and be loud, like, "Oh man, if I would have just gone here, gone there," and everybody's like, "Bubba, shut up." So I spent a little too much time not realizing I should stop being loud during comms when people are trying to hear where the people are, right? So
Yeah.
I learned. I don't know if I learned my lesson really.
I mean, I think that's a challenging lesson to learn, especially when you haven't played that game a ton, because comms can get pretty chaotic.
Especially with your bunch of people you don't know. And I spent all of 2020 and 21 playing Call of Duty Warzone with my buddies from church, and we didn't care if we yelled at each other, and we would talk anyways or laugh and just laugh at our horrible mistakes. Yeah, it was much different.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I'm going in.
Some
Gotcha,
people
Garen.
take the ladder very seriously on nice one on Valorant, but
Yeah.
I do like the kind of introduction of voice comms to games.
Games,
I think
right? Were you playing like using Ventrilo or other stuff? If you played PC, I mean, you played NHL, but what did you use for comms when it was friends down the road or friends not in your house?
Growing up, it was always kind of the LAN party, if you will. So somebody would bring an Xbox over to another friend's house, and we would kind of set up a group of 4 of us in the basement, and then 4 of us kind of upstairs, and you'd have the Ethernet cable running up around the stairs or through the floor, depending on the setup of the house.
Yep, that's right.
And basically, the comms back then were just shouting up and down at each other.
True.
But I think probably since Discord kind of came out, that really became sort of the way to communicate between friends on.
Oh, I use them all last. Yeah, I played World of Warcraft in the late 2000s, 2010, 2004 to 15, maybe even EverQuest before that. I remember the reason I said Ventrilo was just Vent was just what I remember us using, but I didn't raid a ton. I wasn't a go raid. I don't know how familiar you are with WoW, but like, yeah, I didn't. I just got in it to level characters and keep leveling characters over and over, and I didn't get it. I didn't get into the nerdy side of yelling at each other.
No classic Leroy Jenkins moments.
Leroy Jenkins. No, none of that. Okay, so Valorant recently, which is really is just a hot game right now. Everybody's definitely into it.
Blow up.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. Ryan puts out some cool games. You know what I haven't played is the other, like Wild Rift, or isn't there another besides TFT? Don't they have something else out? I should know these things, but I don't.
I think Wild Rift, I want to say, is like the phone version of League of Legends, and then I think think there's a card game. It's like a Legends of Runeterra or something.
Okay,
like that.
yeah, that's it. Okay,
But
okay.
I
Yeah, I haven't played those.
I haven't really played that a ton yet either. Ooh, nice ult.
Yo, go! Good job, everybody. I don't know what I'm just mashing buttons. Let's be honest. Yeah, I was mashing buttons. I got extremely lucky. Oh, he died. Poor guy.
Yeah, I walked under the turret.
Let's see. You're Karma. I don't know. I pay attention to who's who. I should barely pay attention to who you are. At least I can communicate with you. I'll get this turret. Okay, so yeah, you've got now. When it comes to your organization now that you're a co-founder of, how did you get involved with Vanta Leagues? What was the origin? What's the origin story? I did read a little bit about one of the founders and some bullying. I'd love to hear maybe some origin story, and definitely want to cover some history when it comes to what happened with bullying, because that's obviously a big thing in our world, and what you and I, many of us work in the scholastic space and the youth space. So yeah, what's the origin story for Vanta Leagues?
Yeah, so I'm glad you actually brought up the cyberbullying incident, because that really is kind of the I don't know what word I'm looking for, but the sort of catalyst
yeah, sure.
started everything up. It really was. So one of my co-founders at 𝐈𝐧𝐯𝐬𝐿, he is a father of two.
Okay.
And he he was working one day during the pandemic. So this was probably June of 2020, so a couple months after the pandemic started. Things were still pretty locked down all over, and Ed was working. His son came into his office one day and he was crying. He was like, "Hey, Dad, I wanna play games online, but I was playing some Fortnite, and a bunch of 20 or 30-year-olds were bullying me the whole time." And he was like, "I don't know what to do, right? I can't go outside and play with my friends, but when I try to play games online, I keep getting matched with these older kids and older players and older people who aren't exactly the nicest to me." And he really was at a loss. And so Ed was trying to think through, what's a safe way for my kid to game, for my kid to enjoy this. I think they were kind of a gaming family to begin with for a while as well. And basically he connected with our CEO, Pat.
Okay.
Pat and I knew each other from our time in the Army together. And so he and Pat connected, and they kind of had the initial thought around, hey, safe place for kids to game. How do we build this into something? And so Pat knew, just from our time together in the Army, that I was a big gamer. I had spent some time in South Korea while I was in the Army. I was stationed over there.
Oh, wow.
Kind of really got into sort of the esports culture over there. And he knew that I had a background in operations. So prior to Vanta, I worked at JP Chase doing some lean operations consulting. And so he was like, "Hey, I know your skill set. I want to bring you on, and I know you're a passionate gamer. Here's the idea." And it was about a 30-second pitch, and I was like, "Pat, you can stop selling. I'm in."
Nice.
And so the three of us, and then our fourth co-founder, James Roach, basically all got together in July of 2020 and said, "Hey, let's really build this thing, and let's do it." So that was kind of how we started, and we kind of did it part-time for most of 2020. All four of us had kind of our corporate jobs, if you will, the real jobs, as some would say. And wow, that mouth idol gets me every time.
I used the thing in the wrong time.
And then in February of last year, Pat and I left our jobs to go kind of full-time with Vanta, and it's been kind of full go ever since.
So you're in the military. What you were stationed and what rank and?
So I was a sergeant. I was an
Hmm.
E5. I was
Oh wow.
stationed at Fort Sill in Oklahoma, and then
Mm-hmm.
I was stationed at Camp Casey in South Korea. Um,
Nice.
and so
Did you,
I was
did you
a
learn any Korean while you're
13
there?
Mike. What's that?
Learn any Korean while you're there?
Very, very,
Mm-hmm.
very small amounts.
Sure.
Mostly, I learned how to tell the cab drivers to
Mm-hmm.
drive very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to have the scariest cab ride of your life in Korea, you can tell them "Bali Bali," and they
Uh,
will
uh,
ignore all traffic laws. And
okay.
it, and then just kind of the hello and thank you and things like that. Just the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
proper things to try and be polite. But um, I'm
Nice.
not fluent by any means.
Right.
But
Okay.
I did fall in love with the food. So I will say Korean
Yes,
barbecue is.
kimchi and barbecue. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, love it. My best friend growing up, he middle school was is Korean, and yeah, and then we have friends here at church. They have a here at Kansas City, barbecue is really good, right? And this
Yeah.
we're kind of known for. So my friend, she's from South Korea, and her husband is from Kansas City. So they made a food truck that is Korean barbecue, Kansas City style. So it's just
Oh,
beautifully amazing.
yeah,
It's
that
very
sounds good.
good. Try do what I need to do here. I got away that time. Usually I'm doing something extra wrong. Oh, at least I lived. Okay. All right. So you origin story there. I like that. There is some history.
Yeah.
You when you decided to go full time with it all,
Mhm.
what was the driving factor besides this origin story? What pulled you into it full time?
Really, I think it was just kind of the seeing the work that we were doing with the kids and seeing
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, this is something that we can really build and make a positive influence on the kids that we're working with. And so that was kind of
Mm-hmm.
you know
Love
a
it.
big realization. I think I worked at JP Morgan Chase for a
Mm-hmm.
while, and it was great. I met a ton of really good people and learned a ton of really good lessons. But I think there's something to be said for working a job that rewards you in more ways than just kind of monetarily and
Mm.
experientially. Um, and I
Mm.
think
Nice. Yeah.
getting to work with kids and seeing the the impact on them as they kind of learn these lessons that maybe they wouldn't have had the opportunity to learn otherwise is pretty neat. We did a survey after this most recent winter season that we wrapped up,
Uh huh.
and we asked the kids, how many of you have participated in, you know, any other after school activities prior to
Mm-hmm.
Vanta, and it
Mm-hmm.
was pretty much a 50-50 split. We had about
Mm.
50% of the players who replied saying it was the first time they had ever done any kind of after school activity was with
Sure.
Vanta. And so,
Right.
I think we realized, hey, there's a seriously underserved portion of the population
Mm.
who aren't interested in traditional sports, but who still want to learn, the team building and the communication skills and all of those things that you would get from traditional sports,
Mm-hmm.
but that's now available in esports. So I would say that was kind of what really pushed me over the edge into wanting to dive into it full time.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. Well, we're getting screamed right now. Yeah, definitely
No,
finding
but it's crushing.
finding the missing component there where students. Golly, I'm just getting rocked. I definitely know how to play this character. Um, yeah, finding the missing component there for students to find an outlet. I love it. I mean, that's what we're here for. Um,
Yeah, 100%.
so okay, so you started this, and where did you find? Are you working? with community centers, libraries, YMCA's, how are you finding students around the country to be able to participate?
So yeah, we started working with a lot of community rec centers, and
Hmm.
then we started reaching out to um, different middle
With
schools, really. So we started with players kind of aged sort of 8 to 14 years old. So we reached out to middle schools, we reached out to community centers,
hmm
some libraries as well, and tried to do just some kind of direct outreach to parents too. I think as we kind of started going down that path, we realized that schools were really kind of the primary groups that we could go to and bring this to and say, hey, here's an after school activity that you can add for your players or for your students, and kind of get them engaged and keep them engaged in a positive way.
hmm
And I think we picked up a lot of traction that way, and so that was kind of the primary route, if you will, that drove
hmm
most of our players to this point.
Love it. Okay. And what kind of successes have you seen? What are some stories from parents, players, um, you know, organizations you work with? What kind of success stories have you seen besides the
Yeah.
data that we talk? I mean, we all.
Mhm.
I mean, I spent a ton of time in the data about the after school percentage and the GPA and the attendance and the belonging. I mean, what are some fun stories you guys have? And you don't have to use the names, obviously.
Yeah, I think there's a number of them. I would say one that we see sort of recurring is we do have a number of children who play in our leagues who are neurodiverse, and we've had some of the parents of those children reach out and say, hey, Vanta has really provided an outlet and an opportunity for my child to feel part of a team, to feel connected as part of a group. And I think that's something that is really hits home for me. I think it's something that we definitely want to continue to push down and explore and provide those opportunities for kids who are neurodiverse, and that's been really fun to see kind of the growth in that sense and the development for those kids. Um, some of the funnier ones are just kind of parents reaching out, being like, the thing they love most about Vanta is that they don't have to do anything, right? They don't have to coordinate a carpool. They don't have to go find, this field or this place. They can literally say, hey, go log in on your computer. And then they have an hour and a half to go watch a movie or to have a glass of wine and relax. So hearing those stories from parents is always pretty fun. And then we did hear from one principal actually about there was a player who participated with us for several seasons, and he was kind of a loner at school, sort of a, I don't want to say outcast, but he didn't have a ton of friends, didn't have a really solidified friend group, and then he started playing Vanta with some other players from their school who happened to sign up as well, and he was really kind of brought into that friend group, and they said they really saw him start to flourish socially, and you can see that development. And I think stories like that are always really exciting to hear and really neat to hear, because it just provides kids an environment and an opportunity to grow and to learn and kind of move forward. So that's always fun.
That's great, man. That's great. Um, I love it. Well, let's jump in. I guess I was gonna try support ADC with you, but it looks like um I'll have to go jungle.
Yeah, it looks like jungle and ADC are the two options.
Well,
So
what's somebody?
do you have
Oh,
a
jungle
preference?
ADC. I'll go Warwick jungle. That's something I've
Okay.
been doing for years.
All right.
Awesome. And so you're ADC then?
Looks like
Okay.
it.
All right. Well, I'll try to support you here. See how this goes. Yeah, that's great, man. It's good to hear those stories. So if you're just chiming in, we're halfway through today. We're speaking with Zach Fabi, Vanta leagues, and we're playing some League of Legends. We just, I think we probably could have won the ARAM game last. I don't know. I was paying attention more, but that's the fun part about invite sent. I'm trying to make it hard for us to play by asking tough questions and trying to focus on many things at once. And oh, I guess I better lock in. So yeah, it's fun, but we're gonna play some regular Summoner's Rift here, and let's see who you got. You got Easy, all right,
Yeah.
and playing some ADC, and I'll go Warwick. I've got a path. I watched a video from a long time ago. I go to the dogs or something, or I get the red, and then I go to the dogs and I kill the blue. I don't know. I can't remember, but I got a thing I got to use. I'm glad I picked the right runes at least, because that's where you really struggle when you don't get your smite.
I was gonna say you've got smite, so
So I'm not gonna get toxically destroyed by a bunch of people, which this is the most toxic game in all of esports, which is actually statistically proven. I'd say maybe it's changed, but that's the thing that we're here for, right? You're here, I'm here. We're trying to make a difference when it comes to especially toxicity. How do you handle working with students about toxicity in gameplay and in leagues that you operate and rules? Or what are you doing to accomplish kids playing nicely?
Yeah, that's a great question, and it's one that's kind of at the forefront of our minds all the time, and at the one of the primary missions that we have. And so we handle it in a couple different ways. So
Mm-hmm.
at the start of every one of our seasons, we have our players agreed to what we call our Vanta code of conduct. And so it's kind of like a mini contract that they agree to, where they agree not to be toxic. They agree to treat everyone with respect and to, behave
Mm-hmm.
as and treat, others as they would want to be treated in a sense, follow
Mm-hmm.
that golden rule, if you will. And so the players agree to that kind of contract, that code of conduct piece. And then we also train our coaches to kind of keep an eye out for those types of behaviors and those things. We tell the coaches to kind of nip any of that type of behavior in the bud early
Mm-hmm.
on, and to have that conversation with their players to make sure that um, they're on top of it. And then the other thing that we do is we actually employ moderators. And so the way our leagues work, are um, our practices and our matches are
Mm-hmm.
all held on a video call portal, if you will. So essentially, um, the
Okay.
players are paired with their coaches via what you could equate to a Zoom call in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And we have moderators in each of those calls to kind of listen to what the kids are saying and what the kids are doing. And oh my gosh, this bottom lane is very frustrating to play against. It's a Darius Zareth bottom lane.
What? Darius?
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's confusing.
Gosh. Hopefully, maybe I don't know what level you are. I'm like level 26 on this character, so hopefully, I'm guessing it matches with people who are trash. Like, it's my guess.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty low level on here, but we might be in a bit of a Smurf queue as well, so we'll see. But yeah, so we have moderators who are in all of our practice calls, all of our games, and they work with the kids to make sure that, hey, don't say things that you shouldn't be saying, and don't do things that are kind of counterintuitive to helping your team win.
Yeah.
So those are kind of the primary things that we talk with them about. And generally it's pretty smooth. We don't have a ton of issues. We have had a couple of scenarios where there was a little bit of trolling going on, but I think for the most part, the kids are pretty good about that kind of thing, and the moderators do an excellent job making sure that the kids are well behaved and the coaches are doing what they're supposed to be doing as well.
Ooh, yes, I got a
Nice.
kill. I lucky. I thought I used my flash, but I didn't. I'm pretty good at missing my flash and my D and my F. As I have them bound. But yeah,
Which key do you have your flash on? Are you
F
a
because
flash
I
on
think
F?
it's F because I think it's flash. Maybe I
Yeah.
should do something different.
No, I think that was one of like the original kind of League of Legends debates that folks had was, are you a flash on F or are you a flash on D person? And I was always a flash on D just because I think the first summoner spell that I had was Ignite, which was fire. I can like light someone on fire a little bit, and I was always like, oh, fire, F, that makes sense. Because you get that before you pick up flash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should watch some videos definitely on correct binding and everything else, but I definitely haven't.
I don't think there is a correct one between those two. I do know it was a bit of a debate.
Yeah, I would like to check out Fortnite again since they came out yesterday or the day before with no walls, no builds. That sounds that sounds like a real video game.
Exactly,
Sorry, Fortnite, but I mean, come on, right? That's we love Call of Duty's been like the #1 game for 8 out of 10 years in a row. So, having no walls is great. I don't know how people are gonna survive without walls, but
I don't either. But I'm kind of in agreement with you in that I'm pretty excited about it because that was always the worst part of Fortnite for me was dealing with the building. I was never fast enough on the sticks, if you will, to really build effectively. But
yeah. Oh no! Run away! I don't know. I guess I'll come. I feel like they're gonna be gone here in a minute. No, they're gone. Yeah, but you will be there. So, you and I, we saw each other recently in Iowa at the NACAD event, National Association of College Esports and Directors. I believe that's right. Could be off on that. But man, was it not a fun event?
it was a lot of fun. It was really cool to see a ton of people from across the industry and just hear some of the really cool stories and see the neat things that are being built. And there's so much passion, I think, from educators and coaches and directors in the space, and it's pretty humbling to see the work that people are doing and putting into the space. And yeah, it was really cool to connect with a lot of those folks.
Austin McCoy says he's offended as a Fortnite coach. Is he somebody you know?
Austin is one of our coaches. He has been with us, I want to say, since our beta season. He's been with us for over a year now at this point, I think.
Wow.
And he's also been doing some excellent work helping to intern on our operations side as well.
Okay.
So one of the fun things that we do is a lot of our coaches are kind of collegiate Ooh, that was a zero.
Okay.
A lot of our coaches are collegiate esports athletes, and so
nice.
Austin was part of the ONU, the Ohio Northern University Valorant team. So
wow.
Shout out to ONU. I think we had a couple coaches come in through that program. And
okay. Which school?
Yeah, Ohio Northern.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's awesome.
I lived in Ohio for 4 years, and I actually don't remember where in Ohio that is. So, Austin, I apologize.
How long were you in Oklahoma, actually?
I was in Oklahoma for 2 years.
Oh, he's getting the dragon. I'm gonna go and try a gank here with you.
An enemy has been slain.
Got him. Got him. There's a Yi here. Look out. I'm not 6 yet. I'm close. I'm like literally so close to 6. Here we go. Here we go. I got him. Nice. Come on. Gotta get that. I just get this. There we go. Oh, he's so. No. Oh, get out of there. Oh, no.
Oh, I thought I had him.
Watch out. Oh, yeah. Get you, bro. Oh, I'm coming for you now.
Oh, no, he got me.
I got him.
I didn't think that Q was going to do the damage. But
I'm toast. That's it's worth. Type in WORTH, worth, bro. Or shift enter, all worth. It's not like this is a toxic game at all. So you mentioned Oklahoma, and I about to ask you. Maybe I did ask you. I was so busy trying to gank. I'm from Oklahoma, so you spent time in Fort Sill. How long were you in Fort Sill or in Oklahoma?
I was there for about 2 years.
2 years, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
Good old Lawton.
Good old Lawton, man. I spent a lot of time in Lawton, man. I used to hike there. I've done rappelling there. I actually did my premarital counseling in the what is it called? What's the big national forest or something there? Or state park? Golly.
I'm embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm forgetting it too.
I used to, so in college, I went to Oklahoma State, and we worked for FCA, Films for Christian Athletes, and the Y, and we went to Anadarko each spring break, which is right by Lawton, and there was the largest Indian school there, Native American school. It had like 500 different tribes, and we would take them into the forest. Well, I don't know what the forest or what the heck ever did, the national park, and we would go rappelling in that area, and we would take these students who, disenfranchised students. That's where my kind of love for all this, what I do now, working for the Y for so many years, and working with these disenfranchised students and taking them to go rappel. But one of those times rappel, I was engaged. I'm coming down to you. I was engaged to my wife, and oh yeah, here we go. Ooh, I thought I got him. There you go. Nice. Come on. Oh no, I missed him. Come on. I'm stuck again. Okay. All right. So, God, we can't get this dude. I'm getting out of here. There we go. Nice.
We got him.
So part of my premarital counseling, my wife was with our FCA director who married us. My wife's Catholic. We got married at Catholic Church. I'm Southern Baptist. We had premarital counseling by a Southern Baptist preacher and our Catholic priest. And part of our premarital counseling with the Catholic priest was, hey, you guys love each other? Cool. All right, great. Yeah, you should love each other and be good. And then our Southern Baptist FCA director did practical things with us besides some courses and book work we did. And it was, one, we had to ride horses side by side, hand in hand, for 5 minutes on his ranch that we worked at over the summers. And 2, we had to make the largest teeter-totter in the world work. It was, hey, come on, bro. Sorry, I'm getting ganked up here. So we had the largest teeter-totter in the world. Oh, he's right here. Dang it, he took my red. Oh no, I'm totally hosed.
Uh-oh, LeBlanc's there too.
Oh, dang. Oh, he's so low. So we had a
6 seconds. So
oh, nice. Yeah, you can zap him. So we had to ride the largest teeter-totter in the world. We had to ride horses side by side, hand in hand, and then we had to rappel off those cliffs in that area down by Lawton, side by side, 3 times. The first time we went just normal down 150-foot rock face. The second time I went blindfolded and I had to rappel down, and then the third time she had to rappel down. So that was our premarital counseling. was to.
You did the rappelling blindfolded?
Yep, repelling. So she had to lead me, which is part of communication. She had to lead me, and able to tell me where to put my feet, and I did the same thing with her. So that was something we did back in 2007. That spring break where we got married. So yeah, I spent some time in Lawton area.
Yeah.
Long story short, I spent some time in Lawton. There we go. Yeah. See how this is difficult and fun here as we play games. You're uninvited, trying to tell a story and communicate to not get ganked.
Yeah,
anyway.
It is harder than it looks. Respect to all of the streamers.
Oh,
who
100%.
do this for a living.
Also, I'm gonna come there.
Yeah. Oh, all right. He just wants to fight you. So come.
Oh, no! I had her. No. Yeah, definitely. I streamed for you. You said you do broadcast. Do you stream as well, or do you stream on your own, or ever?
When we first started, I did a little bit of streaming. I would hop on.
Nice. I'm
dead. So
dang, yeah, man. That's too.
No,
what? It didn't kill him?
Did he like walk through that? I don't.
He walked through it. Lies.
Game is bugged.
It's hacked.
It's rigged.
It's a Warzone hack. So you did stream, or you? Sorry, I cut you off.
So I would stream on kind of the Vanta account a little bit.
Sure.
Max viewership was like 3 kids, but it was just kind of a way to connect with folks for a bit. And then what we actually ended up doing is we have some of our coaches stream on our Vanta Twitch channel. So we've got kind of a rotation of coaches.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
An opportunity to kind of show off a little bit and, you know.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Gives them an opportunity to show off their skills and kind of work on, building up their viewer base.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I definitely. So do you have do students ever shoutcast or broadcast for your events?
So we don't yet, but that's actually something that I'm hoping to implement for the fall, is to kind of have a way to teach the kids how to do the shoutcasting and the broadcasting and things of that nature. Right now we have, it's mostly our coaches, so we have coaches from all of our leagues kind of get on board, and they'll shoutcast, and
I'm gonna get this dude this time. I'm gonna get him this time. There we go. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I think
I had to kill that dude, man. All right, Yi here.
Oh.
Pressing. That's good. Yeah. Then broadcast wise. Ooh, she got one. Come on, baby. Got him. See Yi. He was low. That was helpful. The Lux put a hurting. Killed one and got Yi down to nothing. Way to go, Lux.
Yeah, she's having herself a game.
Let's see. How's her stats?
Oh. Well.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. She's mid. She's mid. She's holding the middle.
Yeah.
And how do you see? How are parents reacting and engaging with you when it comes to supporting them with college and career opportunities through esports and in your leagues?
I think they really, a lot of them, it's kind of a new concept, right? Oh wait, our kid can go to school for this. They can earn a scholarship and get recognized as more than just a little side hobby thing. So I would say, for the most part, it's been a really, really positive thing to see. I think the parents react pretty well to it.
No, did he live? He lived again. Wait. No, we killed him.
Sneaky.
Oh wait. Did he live?
I think he did. I think he got
Oh, we
out.
got 3. But it was the Xerath, or?
No,
I
it
don't
was
know.
the 𝐈𝐧𝐸𝐭.
Oh, the 𝐈𝐧𝐸𝐭. Golly, I never picked the right one. Can you? I never really played them either. Can you select which one you then? I don't know how it works. I never kill them.
There is like a way to know which one is the clone and which one is the real.
Yeah.
The real culprit. I think you just got to get right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've got 2 champs on their team that are kind of like that, because LeBlanc as well, when she gets low,
that's the one that got me earlier. Yeah.
I got a shot.
Xerath is low right here.
Oh, is it?
Get out of here though. Oh, we got help. We got help. Yeah. We got help. We can gank. They're going mid though. Here we go. Ooh.
Oh, he saw me.
I got 3 seconds to ult. Where's the other dude? Oh, he is going. He is pushing.
Yeah, he's already in.
Oh no, it's too early. I gotta wait. Crap. Yee's coming.
I'm
Yee's
pretty
coming.
low on mana.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I was. Oh, got some back. Yee's coming though. Gotta be. Oh no, he's up top. Huh. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, this Darius, how is he not getting? There we go. Thank you. He didn't even get hit by the stupid bull thing. Whatever this thing is.
He's sliding right through some of these skill shots.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Jeez.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Oh, no
I thought
way.
for sure we had him there.
I'm pretty good at being very bad at CS when it comes to like Garen and stuff. And so that just is another sight of how bad I am at getting auto attack onto somebody. I even used my Q. Golly. Back to NACAD here. How did you benefit from the NACAD conference? What were some things that you appreciated?
I think there were some really cool talks. I don't know if Derek is watching this, but I missed when he gave it the live talk, but he and I were able to connect afterwards. So Derek Spinelli, I want to say his last name, or just Spinell. He's at Mountain Union College in Ohio.
Oh, shoot.
He
I thought you were with me. Dang. I should have paid attention. No, I was paying attention. I was chasing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Derek, yeah.
He
Nice.
What's it called? He put on a really interesting talk about like leveling up your broadcast. So that's cool. That was cool to see. And then he and I were able to connect afterwards and kind of talk about. Oh my God! I had my hands on the wrong buttons. What I'm supposed to be doing right now.
It happens to me quite often. Yes, I'm with you.
So he and I were able to connect and kind of go over what he was talking about, and we were looking to implement some of those improvements to our broadcast for our fall season, and hopefully kind of roll out some chances to kind of teach and engage kids more on the broadcasting and shoutcasting side. I think some of the other great parts of NACAD was really just connecting with the educators who are doing things. They announced the Interstate Esports Association, which is kind of a bunch of teacher-run esports leagues from a bunch of different states. I think it was 14 different states across Ohio, Indiana, Illinois,
Texas, Wisconsin,
Minnesota, Wisconsin, like just kind of the who's who of the scholastic esports space. A ton of really,
from the
really
teacher side, definitely.
And they're banding together to really help. Oh wow, he just melted me. To really help provide more opportunities for kids to play. So connecting with those folks and kind of introducing them to what we do at Vanta. And
come on, triple kill, baby. Triple kill. Kill. Come on. Come on. Wait, is that him?
Nope, that was He stayed.
Oh, dang.
They're toying with you.
Did I get a triple kill though? Was that me?
You did.
Let's go. All right, Nas is there, man. Come on, Nas. Come on, Nas.
All right, I've got the Hail Mary ult coming down.
He's dead.
Let's see.
He's dead. Oh, oh, no way. There we go.
Oh, I was so
oh, jeez. That was a great play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Jay Prescott, like, that was probably the best event for Scholastic Esports I've really ever been to. I mean, it was just...
Yeah, it was just really special to see everybody coming together that way.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think just recognizing the opportunities that exist to lift each other up and to help each other grow. You know, I think prior to NACAD, I think there's been an attitude in the Scholastic space almost where it's kind of you got to protect your territory, right? And there's not as much collaboration. But I think, heads up. I think NACAD really showed a lot of people like, hey, we can all work together. There is enough space for everybody in here to build something good and to positively impact people. So
did you sit in on the final day that that round table?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was just great. So happy to see all that. You're dead, Yi. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I need help. No, sorry. I gotta run. Gotta get out of there. Yeah, it just felt like just the greatest thing to see all that collaboration.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he gets away every time. Gets away. There we go. There we go. Ooh, good shot. Good shot. Good shot. We would have got him, but we killed him early. Yeah, man. That I really appreciate the teachers. Who, I mean, as somebody in the college space. Sorry, I gotta kill this dude. Oh, you're going down, bro. Feels good. Have somebody that plays well. Have a good team here.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is a much different outcome than our ARAM was. So that's...
Going down, Yi. Oh, come on. What am I doing? Hit a button, Bubba. How am I not? There's. I was about to say I haven't been targeted yet by the turret. It was weird. I got lucky. I should probably hit right click instead of left click here. Makes sense. Oh. Nice. Yeah, man. I'm just glad. I'm glad I went up. Glad people were there. You know, there's a nice. Oh shoot. I don't think it could have got any better. I think had certain people not shown up, then it would have just been still us living behind our keyboards, us living on Discord, not knowing how people really and truly are, and how good and great all of us are with each other, like in collaboration. And it was just the vessel for NACAD. This was totally valuable. Yeah,
100%. And it was a lot of fun to see, and it was really, really fun to be a part of. And I think, you know, some really good things will come out of that too. You know, I think the opportunity for organizations to work together. You know, I had a number of conversations with some of the folks who do the Scholastic leagues. It's like recognizing, oh, you know, hey, you know, we might be able to leverage the coaching that you guys do at Vanta and you know, create something for our students that maybe we didn't have the opportunity to do before. And kind of likewise with a bunch of them realizing, you know, there are other avenues for their kids to get you know, competition in, to enhance the skills that they've been working on and building up. I'm gonna back, and then I'll meet you on Baron.
Okay. Okay. Oz's Lux are pushing. Try and hover here. That way they don't push. Yeah, I'm not. Come on back. Come back to the lane here.
Oh, look at that.
I used it. Dummy. Oh, get him. Where did he go? No! Smash buttons. No, it's not even him. No! I hate these dudes.
She make it out?
Yes. It's Shaco. I don't know. Did I kill We killed the one dude.
Yeah, we got LeBlanc.
That's it, LeBlanc, yeah.
Shaco made it out. Oh, Darius is dead.
Got him. Actually, I'm coming. Come on, auto attack.
Oh, that's all you. There you go.
What is going on? I'm gonna die. Come on, Yi. You stink, Yi. See ya, Yi. Get wrecked, son.
Uh-oh.
No! Hit my ult. That
I was like,
no. Oh, lordy. I don't know which one to hit. There's so many. There was like 3 threes. Or 2 of them both. Oh, lordy. This is fun. I like League of Legends. Especially, this is a good matchup.
yeah.
I haven't even looked at the chat to see if anybody's angry at each other, or maybe I turned it off. I have no idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not seeing any toxicity in the chat yet. So yeah, we made it through at least one game of League without it, or 2 with ARAM too.
So where do you see Vanta and what you do moving forward? I mean, what's next on the horizon for you?
Yeah, I think we just continue to build out our offerings. Right now, we offer 4 games that we have coaching for. So we have League of Legends, Valorant, Rocket League, and Fortnite. I think, in the future, we'd like to expand that list of games that we have trained coaches for, and just kind of grow that out. We've put a lot of effort and time into trying to create an ecosystem where kids can grow and develop and learn these skills, and I think the more we can do to... Oh wow, he was there as well. So,
got him.
But yeah, I think just the future is to grow, right? We're just gonna to build this out as much as we can, offer more opportunities for kids to learn and to find new skills. This summer we are doing some work with Epic Games and their Unreal Engine sort of curriculum that they've developed. So we're gonna be doing some
I took one of those
camps.
courses.
Yeah, so we'll have some camps that kids can participate in where they'll learn how to leverage Unreal Engine to get introduced to sort of the concept behind building video games of their own. So really excited about that, and be putting some coaches through training on that so they can kind of lead those camps. We're looking to leverage Minecraft in a similar way and kind of use Minecraft as an introduction to coding for kids. We met some of the folks who work at Microsoft in their sort of education department, and really use Minecraft as an educational tool at another conference called the Future of Education Technology Conference that was held in Florida.
Oh yeah, FETC. Yeah, good.
Yeah, and that was a really good connection as well. And we're excited about kind of the opportunity to teach kids some of these new skills. I would say that's primarily what we're looking to do. We're looking to grow. We're looking to teach as much as we can and develop these players as well as we can, and ultimately create that sustainable ecosystem and pipeline for kids who are interested in esports beyond just gaming, right? There's definitely an opportunity to do more and to grow out the industry and create that sustainable pipeline from middle school to high school to college and beyond, and kind of help kids recognize there's other opportunities in the industry too, beyond just being a gamer. But you can be a coach, you can be an analyst, you can do marketing, you can do finance, you can, if you think of a job, it probably exists in some manner in the esports industry. So I think helping kids recognize those opportunities and helping parents recognize those opportunities as well are all things that we're going to try to do and push forward. And an S grade.
Yeah, I got an S, bro. Let's see. I got 17 kills.
Nice.
Boy, a triple kill. That's what did it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Future's bright. Future's bright. I'm glad we got to reconnect again, and we didn't get the chance to speak. I was going to interview you at NACAD, and didn't work out. Well, the fun podcast, I loaned out some of my equipment, so I was done and wanted to watch that. And I'm glad we got to play, man, because this has been fun. Like, I want to play another 5 hours.
Right? It was a good time for sure. I really appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, man.
This was great.
Well, Zach, I'm going to give you the floor. I'm going to go let you have the screen, and if you want to talk about Vanta leagues and anywhere to find where you can play and sign up, and I will let you do that now. Go for it.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, Bubba. If anyone's watching and is interested in participating in Vanta, you can find us at our website, www.vanta.gg. We have an upcoming spring season that'll be kicking off on April 4th, so there's still time to register for that and sign up and get involved. Again, we offer Rocket League, League of Legends, Valorant, and Fortnite as the 4 games that your kids can participate in. This season, it's still going to be ages sort of 8 through 15-ish, but come fall, we're going to be looking to expand into the high school age range as well, and provide some opportunities for those kids. So again, if you're interested, www.vanta.gg, and look forward to gaming with you.
Awesome. Zach, been fun. Thanks for bringing me back into league and getting a win and trying to talk and listen and play I've played other games, and it's just, AB. This is a lot more. Right?
It's a fun one for sure.
Well, I'm gonna, if you want to mute off channel, I'm gonna wrap up the show, and I will catch up with you after this. Okay? Stay in that
Sounds
channel
good.
for me. Thanks, Zach.
Thanks so much.
Yep.
Talk to you.
Thank you so much for being here, everyone. This has been Invite Sent. We've had a ton of fun just playing some League, and this is LinkedIn Live here, where nobody plays video games, and we're doing it. We're having fun because LinkedIn needs more than just partnership announcements and all the humble brags I put on LinkedIn too much. And I do think there's some really good opportunities out there in LinkedIn for people to do the learning. I've been watching a ton of the learning stuff and trying to better myself. So I don't know, LinkedIn, if you're listening, I enjoy putting stuff out here. Hashtag sponsor. Anyways, thanks for being here so much. Fun. We're going to run some last commercials, and we will see you next time on Invite Sent. Have a good one.
Varsity Esports Foundation. Founded in December 2018, the Varsity Esports Foundation was created by a group of esports professionals. Our mission is to create an inclusive, safe, and aspirational network of gaming communities for all. The Varsity Esports Foundation is a 501c3 organization established to offer financial assistance to schools and to provide a pipeline for students to reach their potential through esports. We have 4 foundation goals. 1. Build a network of inclusive gaming communities. 2. Create scholarships for students within these communities. 3. Ensure a safe environment for all players. And 4. Promote gaming literacy across the ecosystem. The foundation has funds for a limited amount of assistance to support schools with league fees and/or computer equipment. For more information, please visit us at varsityEsportsFoundation.org. Varsity Esports Foundation, a pipeline for students to reach their potential through esports.
Hello, my name is Christy Kester. As a public educator for the past 24 years, I have watched as interest in esports has exploded in schools across the world. Last fall, I joined the High School Esports League and helped to establish the education department. Since then, we have been working hard to integrate esports into education to create a scholastic gaming experience where students can learn, play, and compete. With our evidence-based, STEM.org-approved gaming concepts curriculum, schools can offer 4-credit classes during the school day that help improve chronic absenteeism, student engagement, and mental health.
As a senior health advisor for High School Esports League and a former ER physician, I see the incredible need for supporting mental health in students in today's schools. In fact, schools at a formidable crossroads where a pervasive and persistent decline in youth mental health now intersects with staff burnout. This has not been a sudden problem, but rather one we've seen over decades. The American Academy of Pediatrics announced in 2019 that 1 out of 3 students meets the criteria for generalized anxiety disorder before graduation. And the CDC reaffirmed that between 2009 and 2019, depression increased in adolescents by roughly 40%. The most telltale sign that grabbed all of our hearts was when the Surgeon General announced in December of 2021 that female adolescents increased their visits to the emergency departments around the nation by 51% for suicidal ideations. In the face of this, schools are desperately seeking solutions and ways to support those that struggle with mental health challenges. Now, these statistics that I mentioned are averages. We know there are some cohorts that are at higher risk, particularly those students who do not feel they have a safe place or a legitimate connection to school. That's where esports represents a tremendous opportunity. Students who are not currently involved with sports, music, arts, and traditional extracurriculars are left with minimal opportunities to make a connection. Yet many of these students find connections to their friends and other social outlets through online activity, including gaming. So, scholastic gaming represents an opportunity to leverage an area of interest into a legitimate class that meets state standards and expectations, all through an evidence-based curriculum that can simultaneously support self-esteem, self-efficacy, and life skills in many kids who desperately need it.
Hi, my name is Michael Russell. During my career as a teacher, I was fortunate enough to have the support of my administrator as I began the journey to establish the first 4-credit scholastic gaming course in the nation. At HSEL, we have the resources and data to help you speak with your administrators about the impact that scholastic gaming and esports can have for your students. We have strategies that can help you with acquiring technology and curriculum, such as ESSER funds, grant applications, and partnerships. The High School Esports League has invested significant resources in helping our education partners, and we are excited about this opportunity to help you establish scholastic gaming in your school.